Let me ask you something. What would you consider to be the biggest development announcement for this region in decades? Well, according to the city leaders in Sunderland, that would be the new Riverbank Film Studio that's being built. I'm very cautiously optimistic about this as a young filmmaker in Sunderland who's slowly trying to climb his way up the ranks and get his name out there. But I don't have a project to my name yet. That is, until now. Everywhere I look, seeing on average roughly 3 times a week a film, and believe me, everyone in my life is pretty annoyed about that at times. Yeah, I see the same things everywhere I look. Hollywood are out of ideas, and the major studios in some cases are significantly suffering trying to combat streaming. It's a changing world, and as much as I hate to see it, cinema is slowly dying, at least in the form that we know it. As for London, I feel they go against everything Hollywood does or says half the time in a complete effort to be different from America. However, in doing that, they have created their own trend down the south in doing things that are always different and too different from Hollywood at times. Although that can be delightful, I must say, having seen plenty of films from London on the weekly. However, if there's a third industry in our lives in this region about to surface, not from the south and not from Hollywood, if it's from here, then we are left with a very, very valuable opportunity to diversify the market, which, to be honest, needs diversifying if it wants to compete with new technologies. We are now left with an opportunity, as said, to artistically diversify the film industry itself. But I fear that opportunity won't be taken, and completely understandably so. But before this studio is even built, I would like to make a start. For the past 10 years, in what I would consider my amateur career, I spent my childhood honing my craft and working as hard as I could to make the best entertainment possible for those around me. I have now completed my debut feature film, an original film, an original idea, made by a film fan for film fans, an artistic project that is incredibly ambitious, very minimalist, and ridiculously experimental, made entirely in Sunderland for Sunderland. In the wake of a new industry being built right on our doorstep, I introduce to you Older, a film where suicide rates among teenage and young adults, predominantly men, have never been higher. These rates are frightening to me, and I have suffered greatly myself. Otherwise, this project would never have been made. In the position I am in, I have decided, having tried every release strategy I could, that the film will be coming to my YouTube channel, Blue Web Network, for free on the 1st of December. The film is incredibly important to me, and as far as I'm aware, it's incredibly important to society right now. And I think just a simple story about one person is enough. It features only one performer. The camera does not move apart from the end. For the majority of the film is a fixed camera that only cuts. There is virtually no dialogue in the first 2/3 of the film. As you can figure out, it's a very, very artistic film, as previously mentioned once again. And this is something I want to instill into the minds of young creators in this city. We have a chance now, a vital chance, to change the tide of the film industry. United with all young creators in this small city that couldn't do much since building ships. We can take back our place in the limelight. All I'm here today to announce is that this film is my first foot in the ring. So, BWN Studios' Older, a film very personal to myself and society, a very relevant one, a very topical one, will be my debut feature film that will release on the 1st of December. I'm very excited to show you more. Trailers and marketing will come very, very soon. But until next time, goodbye.